Liberals are liberals, ladies and gentlemen, and they are a constant obstacle to all kinds of progress, be it domestic or international, be it in the war on terror or the war in the culture or what have you. I found an interesting piece at David Horowitz's site called frontpagemag.com. There was a piece, on Friday, by Amil Imani. Amil Imani is an Iranian who has gotten out of the country and disagrees entirely with the regime there. And I just want to share a couple paragraphs of this with you because it is fascinating. He said, Islam enjoys a large and influential ally among non-Muslims, a new generation of useful idiots that Lenin identified as those who lived in liberal democracies and furthered the work of communism. This new generation of useful idiots also lives in liberal democracies, but serves the cause of Islamofascism, another virulent form of totalitarian ideology. And here he defines useful idiots. Useful idiots are naive. And by the way, think of Cindy Sheehan when you read this or hear this. Seriously, think of Cindy Sheehan. I'm not trying to be funny. This is dead serious stuff. Think of Cindy Sheehan. Think of any of your favorite kook left-wing bloggers. Think of Ned Lament. Think of any Democrat, elected or not, that you hear railing against the war on terror. Useful idiots are naive. They are foolish. They are ignorant of facts. They are unrealistically idealistic. They are dreamers. They are willfully in denial, or they are deceptive. They hail from the ranks of the chronically unhappy. And I think that is the foundation to explain it, right? There's more of this. I'll continue in a moment. But I think the chronically unhappy. It never ceases to amaze me how liberals are never, ever happy. They don't laugh. They don't smile. Even when they're amongst themselves. I know people that go to liberal dinner parties. And they sit there and they bang the table and they talk about what a rotten guy Bush is. They're not even happy amongst themselves. The latest thing to upset them, I don't know if you've heard about this, the IRS is going to start taxing these goodie bags that all these presenters at the Oscars get. These bags are worth $70,000. Some of the contents in there, and the IRS says, we just can't overlook this. The rich getting free gifts. I mean, that's income. That's equivalent. We're going to tax that. Now these people are just beside them. How can you do that? Why, these are gifts. They're beside themselves. They may have to give up the bags. Rather, they don't want to pay the taxes. These are the people advocating for tax increases on the rich. They are the rich, but they don't want to pay taxes on their goodie bags. And they're saying, well, we only really take one or two items for ourselves, and we give the rest to our staff. So they're miserable people. They are unhappy chronically. They are anarchists. They are aspiring revolutionaries, neurotics who are at war with life, the disaffected, alienated from government and corporations, just about any and all institutions of society. They feel at great distance from. They're kooks. They have failed to assimilate in the institutions and traditions that define the country. The useful idiot can be a billionaire, can be a movie star, an academe of renown, a politician, or from any other segment of the population. Arguably, the most dangerous useful idiot is the politically correct. He is the master practitioner of euphemism, hedging, double talk, and outright deception. The lesson is clear. Beware of the useful idiots who live in liberal democracies, knowingly or unknowingly. They serve as the great volunteer and effective soldiers of Islam. They pave the way for the advancement of Islam, and they will assuredly be among the very first victims of Islam as soon as it assumes power. Think of the judge in eastern Michigan. Think of all the Democrats trying to sabotage the NSA spy program, the foreign surveillance program. Think of all the people trying to undermine operations at Abu Ghraib and Club Gitmo. This definition is one of the best I've seen of useful idiots. I wanted to share it with you. Here are those three nations.